They include activities like resting, gentle walks, and book discussions. Not one of them recommended consuming alcohol or high sodium foods. Endless indulgence and escapism help no one.
Remain silent for a moment, long enough for the cold wind to suppress Ulrich's internal irritation.
Yes.
You're right. Giving up isn't the way to face disaster. But it isn't endless, as you say. It's not necessarily a bad thing to indulge yourself every once in a while. Or I can grasp how removing the word endless would significantly improve the implication of indulgence and escapism. I know some of the people vacationing here. Most of them are either top students of prestigious institutions or outstanding professionals in their fields. In the past, they buried themselves in libraries and labs, living disciplined lives in pursuit of academia. But the storm turned them into lost souls, unable to hold onto their beliefs and face the new reality.
A complete breakdown of order may be just what they need to vent their fears. Then perhaps they will be ready to stand tall once more.
What your favorite says about you. If you've clicked on this video or been brought over by YouTube's random algorithm, you might have seen a lot of these types of videos already, right? They bring out a favorite concept, character, music, anime, whatever, and then they assign the viewer, who finds these as their favorites, a quirky or fun personality trait. Now, for the most part, all in good fun, and more often than not, a little bit sarcastic. But some of the videos might lean into a little too hard into the sarcastic and go negative. So, I just want anyone who's watching these types of videos to remember that your personality is not dictated by your favorites. You're perfect just the way you are. So, the next time you watch any of these types of videos with this title, just know that it's not affected by... Actually,
A faint cough. The words stick to his throat.
we just have some doubts about your objectivity in this case. What doubts? We need a report of your progress so far. All the details, your leads, so you can collaborate. No problem.
Hold on a minute.
Don't spit in our faces and call it rain. I know what this is.
She's about to speak, but Poitier cuts her off.
First, we're taking our findings to the chief. He can make the call on what to do with it. Because collaborate sounds a hell of a lot more like takeover to me.
Poitier scans the room, taking in the pricked ears and lowered eyes. She clears her throat and speaks firmly.
Last time I checked, this was still our case. Until that changes, I need a hell of a lot less doubt from the rest of you.
Besides,
What have you got for us? Because unless you have a solid lead like we do, I think you can back off.
A solid lead? How about that based on our evidence? This creature is more than likely to be Cadet Liang's mythical beast, the Qiang Liang.
Hey kid, don't let them get to you.
I don't believe Qiang Liang would cause all this destruction. Even if, hypothetically, it did. Liang, my office, now.
Is that so?
There's a trade season here too? I never knew.
Certamente. Think about it. When you used to trade your goods, they would be passed along through more trades and end up in even farther places. So, With so many goods and people moving around, it's only natural to hold a festival here.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
It makes complete sense, Fatutu. Just think. Now, of course, not every place people trade is like your island, so there aren't any ships around, but it's really similar. The one we have here is called,
She darts her hand backwards. Her nimble fingers portray an obvious message in precise and desperate motions. Help!
Eh?
Oh, she's making
I
it
don't
up.
quite
to
get it.
remember the name.
She's making it up.
Huh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
She's making up. Oh my god. They are making up trying to make Fatutu feels better. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
The suitcase trade fair.
Fantastico.
See, yes, the suitcase trade fair. What a lovely name. Simple, but with a solid musical quality. And out there, it's not just. And out there, it's not just the Nukateao trade seasons and the suitcase trade fairs. There's so many more, like the Gen Sparkle Fair, the Fruit Show Market, the Lakeside Market, the Secondhand Beach. All year round, there's always another market.
You mean?
For the whole year? Then when do you outsiders ever stop?
Oh, how interesting.
We don't. Everyone is always on the move, from one trade season to the next, round and round.
Every word that comes out of her mouth flows as effortlessly as grabbing a drive-through meal on a Sunday evening. Oh man, have you ever had to do that? Just like you're super hungry, but also you don't have the energy to cook, so you just like go out in the middle of the night to like buy something.
Yeah.
Or I'm not sure if anyone's experienced this before, but like I've experienced the delirium of like being so hungry I go out at night, and my brain was like, oh yeah, I'll go grab something from McDonald's, and I walked, like seriously, I walked up to the drive-through window, not remembering that I didn't have a car or a bicycle or anything. So like the cashier was so confused when I walked up and they were like, sir, this is not the order window. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so sleepy. And I had to go around it. Just like pretend I didn't happen.
Before she has any time to think over what she's heard, her room service arrives with Apple's much-needed aid.
Soak in a 0.9% saline solution for 1 minute.
Following a guideline far more diligently than ever before, she places her companion carefully into the salty cup.
Aw, I appreciate how much she cares for Sir Apple.
Yes.
Huh?
Is this really going to work?
She watches the clock above her, counting the seconds. 1, 2, 3, up to 60. I think it was. Was that up to 60?
Yeah, 60.
Okay.
Mr. Apple!
Bubbles rise up from the cup, and 2 hands rush in to scoop him out.
Captain, the last thing I recall is accompanying you on your roadside trek. Where are we now? I just realized, I wonder if Sir Apple was still holding the bow tie and the cravat while they were unconscious. Or wearing it, I guess.
I think it's connected to Mr. Apple, so I think it was still there. The thing we saw beforehand was just that Mr. Apple had like his apple skin looked very shriveled.
Yeah.
And sunken. But yeah, that's about it.
Still him, still him.
Gold dust, apparently. Though this spot doesn't seem to mark on any map. Yep, you took a header out there. Thankfully, we found ourselves a new mate. Glad she arrived when she did. I'd wager you were only a few minutes away from being an apple fritter.
The apple begins to compose himself once more, regaining a bit of strength from the saline solution.
Our vacation plans may need a little tweaking first, mate.
Affirmative.
As always, our course is up to the sole discretion of our captain. This apple is with you wherever you go. Aw, man. Love this friendship. Ah.
Same.
Girl.
No.
Oh, come on, Mr. Security. I want to play with her too.
Shut up. Move them now.
All right. I'll move them, my dear. But on one condition. You have to play with me.
We don't have time for games, girls.
You know better than that. That's not how it works. This is my department, and you have to abide by my rules. You know that, right? Isn't that right, guys?
Woo! Let's go!
Do we have an understanding, Mr. Security? Now, we're gonna play a simple game of hide and seek. If you can find me, I'll move the mannequins for you. But if you lose...
Idealist, do you still remember what you set out to do at the very start? Of course I do. My poem. I would never forget it.
The idealist scans the confines of his cell in panic. Finally, he finds it. A tiny fissure in the wall.
Beneath this crumbling plaster, I named it A History of Eternity, for within it lies poetry without end, the very source and medium of my great epic. Its delicate contours speak to me of sorrow. But I will consider all your efforts. That poem remains unwritten, unexecuted. Not even a single word has been committed. You are lost within your literary labyrinth, lost in infinite inquiry, so much so that even your name has abandoned you. Idealist, do you even remember who you are?
The poet, the writer, the pioneer of thought. Bewildered, he stares at the sorrowful crack in the wall.
Who am I?
Ring, 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 ring.
Although, what should I call you in the meantime, eh?
Yes.
Yes. I suppose it won't do going around with a name, will it? Maybe a nickname will do for the time being. That way, people won't have to keep shouting, "Oi, that girl won't lost a name," whenever they see me.
Brilliant idea. Let's see. How does Flutter Page sounds to you?
Aww.
Wow, these are like hero origin stories.
Aww.
Yeah. We're knowing what happened. So cute.
How does Iron Man sound to you?
No. Not like that. Shit, this is I forgot, like, as you said, like, for superheroes, but for Flutter Page, amazing.
Prequel origin story type things, yeah.
Yeah, Orange Story, yeah.
Flutter Page?
That's right. I got the idea from watching your arcane skill fluttering around that page. I think it suits you perfectly.
Okay.
A journey.
Oh, okay, yeah, they didn't voice her.
Okay, there was a
let's
little
go,
bit.
Shiny.
Interesting. Maybe she'll be a little bit more or something.
The road is so beautiful.
Following Voyager's meaningful glance toward meaningful glance toward name day, Kiperina understands what her friend is trying to say.
Holy cow, that's more lines than she spoke in the entire game.
I know, right?
Indeed. I know, right?
You mean the road that has beautiful sights along the way? So you were happy to go?
I remember.
You mentioned that even the nearest foundation branch is still very far away from here, right, Mr. Nemdale? I don't really know where Voyager is from, but sometimes she seems a little unfamiliar with such basic things. I am not sure.
Don't worry.
She can take care of herself. And besides,
He turns his head, glancing over at the delicate and seemingly harmless girl beside him.
Voyager can wield that arcane skill of hers quite proficiently. I think she'd be able to get out of any trouble we might find ourselves in.
But
His words don't do much to ease her mind until a friend smiles up at her.
I want to go. Want to see this planet.
How many fools can I kill today? Too many to count, don't get in my way. Shoot a mofo in the throat with my bow. Tell my hot shop is my death blow. Feeding fire machine, big ass shit in hand. Why you have to kill my bros? I must snatch your face, man. I'm a very skilled assassin, killing dudes in 1 and 2s. But flowing like a river, need a box of tissues. When I'm hunting, I'll be stunning, you can never find me. In the bushes, in the heat, that's in your mother's laundry. Watch me coming free, running at the walls like a boss. What you looking at, boobs? It's my tomahawk shot. How many fools can I kill today? Too many to count, don't get in my way. Shoot a mofo in the throat with my bow. So my hot shop is my death blow. Oh my goodness. I see how it is. They're really throwing it at you, huh?
Agiamo nell'ombra per servire la luce. We are assassins.
What did I get? Ah, la pera.
this place brings back memories of my old house.
Everybody do the weenus. The weenus is a dance. Everybody is a genius who knows it in advance. Everybody do the weenus. The weenus is a dance. Everybody is a genius who knows it in advance.
Oh, Kevin.
Everybody do the weenus. The weenus is a dance. Everybody is a genius who knows it in advance. Everybody do the weenus. The weenus is a dance. Everybody is a genius who knows it in advance.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm simply putting things I like in this corner.
That's how it goes. It's part of being known as one. Don't say words you're gonna regret. Don't let fire rush to your head. I've heard the accusation before, and I ain't gonna take any more, believe me. Sun in your eyes made some of the lies worth believing. I am the eye in the sky, looking at you. I can read your minds. I am the maker of rules, dealing with fools. I can treat you blind, and I don't need to see anymore to know that I can read your mind. 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 Solution behind.
Wabenabashi raided the simulacrum with 11 fractals.
Don't cry, I ain't changing my mind. So find another fool like before, 'cause I ain't gonna live anymore believing some of the lies, while all of the signs are deceiving. I am the eye in the sky, looking at you. I can read your minds. I am the maker of rules, dealing with fools. I can cheat you blind, and I don't need to see anymore to know that. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I can read your mind. Shout out to the web, Bonabashi. Welcome to the stream. I'm the eye in the sky, looking at you. I can read your mind. I am the maker of rules, dealing with fools. I can cheat you blind, and I don't need to see anymore to know that I can read your mind. Looking at you, I can read your mind. I can read your mind. I can read your mind. Folks, please go ahead, click the heart off the chat, and follow Wabanobashi over on their channel. They are a VTuber and variety streamer here on Twitch, playing a variety of video games, reacting to videos, and hanging out with friends. It was recently her birthday this month, so while September is still going, consider throwing a sub or two at Wab if you'd like to show your support. Good morning, Hollow Edition. Welcome to the YouTube side of this stream. I do apologize for the stream restarting for those regulars who were already in earlier. Had a little bit of technical issue, but I figured it out. And so the YouTube and Twitch streams are, for the most part, working properly. Let me go ahead and make this one visible. There we go. Okay. So, a sincerely wonderful good morning for everyone and welcome to today's stream. My name is TCAFNVIDIA. I'm a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I'm also a hobby voice actor and singer, so you may hear me do one or both of those things during the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and today we're playing Genshin Impact with a side of Reverse 999. Now, Genshin Impact will be the main game here, as I play through world quests as well as do exploration. According to my event thing, I'm gonna leave this for Saturday. According to my event thing, sorry. Yeah, no, I'll do it on Sunday. Looking at my exploration progress here, we're sitting at 55%, which is pretty good considering I've mostly only explored the one area. 70% here of Lempo Isle, about 40% Fisi Island, and less than 40% of Baja Isle. So I got a lot of things to do, a lot of things to see. So, what's wrong with taking the back streets? So, may guard the path ahead of us. Phew, might be best idea the statue, I think. Do you need our help? Hello there, traveler. Thank you for your kindness, but I will handle this myself. I will always tidy up my surroundings following prayer. It's become a habit of mine at this point, and I doubt that'll change for a while yet. So, for those who aren't aware, I'm a hobby voice actor and singer, so you're gonna hear me do that. Especially in this stream where I'm doing side quests that aren't voiced. Let's see, there we go. Do the others do this as well? Whoosh. Thank you for the lurk, author Amanda Lee. Folks, please go ahead and check out Amanda over on their channel. They are a writer here on Twitch. Oh, hang on, I can spell. There we go. And we gotta support our indie authors as well as people who do unique things on Twitch that isn't just gaming. So please click the heart off the chat and give them a follow. I don't pay their actions too much mind, but I'm sure they all do the same. After all, ensuring that our goddess statue is clean is an act that goes with the prayer. Even now, I believe that the moon goddess hears us. I still have some flowers here. Would you like to pray alongside me, traveler? Sure, we can do that. Alright, close your eyes. Then I'll lead you in the words. You join Kukia for a session of earnest prayer. Funny enough, we know who they're praying to. She's a lot more human and less godlike than some others. That should do. Thank you for praying alongside me, traveler. May the moon goddess guard your path. Maybe Llama can talk her around. You've been hard at work, Kukia. Lady Llama, what brings you here? Also just cleaning up on the side. It was no trouble at all. Hollow Edition says, just notice that when you're voicing side characters, you're still using Traveler instead of your nickname. Yep. I don't really use my own name when I'm given the option like that. For the most part. Unless the character is like really a blank state. And even then, I've moved more towards using the quote-unquote like canon name of the character than my own. Like I could probably say Aether, and that would probably be more accurate. I just have the name as Decaf because that's easy for me to log in, and for people to recognize me in the friends list. But I don't see myself as Aether. I very much see Aether as a separate person. And that's been the case since I played the game Twilight Princess. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess was the first game where I was fully like, oh wow, this character is definitely not me, despite being a blank state character. But you too often come by to maintain the statue as well, don't you? Yes, occasionally. Did the birds tell you? Or did the moon goddess? Our goddess did indeed guide me with her light. It was by that guiding radiance that I noticed you switching out the flowers in front of her statue for new ones, and cleaning the statues here. As such, I do not doubt your devotion. I only ask that you take care of your health as well.
I will. Thank you, Lady Llama. I should be thanking you. Please, come a little closer, Kukia. May the moonlight guard your path, and that of us all.
And also with you.
Oh, moon goddess.
Oh, we got some items out of that. I've got other things to do.
Please come by if you wish to pray. I'm sure the moon goddess will be happy to hear you.
Okay, so I see a world quest over there, but I'll do that later. About 30 minutes from now, to be specific. Um, After I do my rolls for Flints. Because I thought it would be today, and I was technically right. Today is the day that the banner resets and Flints will be available. But not this exact minute, right? I gotta wait until 6 p.m. my time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a world quest in Lempo Isle first. And then we'll come back here later on. I do apologize for my voice line today. I have a sore on my tongue, so it's a little bit more difficult to speak. Um, but it does make it easier for me to enunciate. So, you know, silver lining? I'm not entirely clear how I'm supposed to progress the Sinina Chronicles, so I'm just supposed to play the quests, but this is the first time I'm coming here after completing a series of world quests, so let's see if any of them counted. Oh, that's not a compass. Great place to farm for llama. A couple of days ago, I think I meant to see a couple of days ago. Oh, she's on the roof. A couple of days ago, I saw the players figured out where exactly the traveler's spaceship landed, and that it's not there in the open world. Yeah, yeah. It's also where, sorry, minor spoilers, the end of the current Archon Quest Act 2 ends. With the villain going, Nyaruhodo. Now that you found me, what do you want to say? Character that nobody expected to talk to me. And then, you know, it turns out that that scene actually takes place in that same cave. Where, or the cave created by Traveler's, like, ship crashing into the cliff face. People are theorizing that the reason why the villain is there is to harvest something else left behind by the Traveler and their ship. So what are the chances that it is lying somewhere in Fatui's basements? Oh, yeah, like 100%. Though she claims to have run away from home, she seems to have some fond memories of it all the same. Wait. Oh, no, it's just from time to time. So I guess maybe this is gonna take place over several weeks? I'm not entirely clear. I thought it was at the World Quest, but now I'm not so sure. From time to time. Also, I finally figured out what her blessing actually does. I wasn't super clear on it before, honestly. But basically, what it does is the lunar blessing is applied to you in Nod Cry, plus 1 level at a maximum of 2. So if you're at the normal Gleam, which is 1 Nod Cry character, that's level 1. And if you have 2 Nod Cry characters, that's level 2. But if you only have, let's say, Enefa, or you only got the free I know, then your party might only have 1, or you might have 0 even. And so you get the Lunar Blessing bonuses. Though you won't be able to do lunar damage, but at least you would get Lunar Blessing bonuses while Nod Cry if you talk to her. I will say though, interesting challenge here. Putting her all the way up there. Challenge accepted. Let's go ahead and find a good place to start. Okay, this might take a minute. I'm sure that actually climbing this and talking to them isn't really part of it per se, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Now, the reason I say it's 100% in the Fatsui's basement is because looking at the other nations, I don't really see them having the motivation or the means to do it, but the Fatsui does. You could argue the Abyss could have taken it, but if the Abyss took it, then I feel like they should have already made use of it by now. You know? Like, at the very least, it should have been mentioned when the Loom of Fate was activated. Hello, Columbina. Huh. All this climbing, and all I got was... Very well. It's not the worst thing in the world. Wait, didn't realize that. Did you say lunar damage? Uh, I don't know what it's called. You think I memorized all of the names of skills? Hang on, let me just go ahead and look at Llama here. I have it level 80, so it should be... Ah, here we go. Okay, it's specifically called... Sheesh. Frostcove Sanctuary, Verdant Dew, AoE Dendro Damage, Moonsong. Too many words. Lunar Bloom, or... Lunar Charge. So I guess, yeah, lunar damage more or less describes it. So I don't know if there's a proper term for it, but that's just what I use. Like I said before, I am not an actually good player. I'm pretty casual, all things considered. So if I mess up on terms or their effects, I'm willing to learn. But I will admit that I will say things that are wrong, and yeah, that's just what happens. Let's see, electro damage. Huh. Optical flow. Ah, yeah. They just call it either lunar charge or lunar bloom so far. I mean, it is a new element, technically speaking, because it does have its own like system of buffs. And there's talk in the background that the traveler might get a lunar form. But yeah, not like one of the 7 elements. It's a kind of like sub element that supplements existing ones. At least the ones that matter to Hoyo. Sorry, Cryo and Geo. You don't count. Okay, let's find the world quest out here. Now there's a bunch of treasure out here. And the most important thing is this kid. Hello.
A flying Fae! Ah, my notes. The Vatsui took my brother's notes. Could you help me get them back? Well, I'm not that many a Fae, but something like this should be a piece of cake. Still, what did the Vatsui want with some kid's notes? Maybe they're afraid I'll show them to the world. If you help me get them back, I'll let you in on their secrets.
Ooh, secrets.
We can talk about that later. Right now, please help me get my notes back. Some pages might have fallen out of my notebook. They should be over there, where the Fatsui are.
Okay, so this is this really a world quest or is this a hidden quest? Unclear.
I'll leave the notes to you, Traveler. There might still be some scattered pages. Over there, where the Fatsui are.
The rain here is cool. Yeah. It's not like super obvious, like it's a pretty subtle rain. Comes in a light drizzle. Plus, it lights up because the Kuvaki in the air. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and unmark this on my map because, well, there's a lot to it. Go on then. Okay, there's the Fatsui over there. I mean, obviously the trash house needs the bots to open. Now, had this been a couple of days ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this, where I can look at multiple treasure chests. Yeah, it's pretty close.
Branch into song.
Wait. Is it below me? Oh. It's to my right. Whee! There's something underneath. Is it one of the notes? Ah, it's a notebook itself. Good. Let's see. $84. It's a good number to have. I'm hoping I'll be able to get to 90% here today in Lampo Isle, but we'll see. There's apparently one other world quest I haven't done here yet. Oh, wait, I just remembered why I opened the menu in the first place. Oh well. I'll open it again right now. I was like, nothing here. I want to look at the notebook. A handmade notebook, visibly worn from frequent use. Conch pattern notebook. Huh. Well, the kid said some pages might have fallen out. Take a look. Hey Riku, welcome in. How is you? I am good. Okay. They don't normally put the bots too far away from the puzzle, but I guess I'll focus on the Patsui for now, and maybe we'll come across it on the way, you know?
Now make your
Rocket Punch!
The moon.
A little bit
Perhaps
of
this
overkill, I
treasure
think.
has been waiting for you
But
all
then I
along.
realized that they have constant Hydra application thanks to the rain here. So that might have helped. Aha! Oh, pages. Like multiple pages? Okay, before I do this time trial challenge, let me just quickly shout out Riku here. Friend of the stream, part of my voice acting group,
Even when the night
and
is
a
gone,
streamer of various gacha
and
games
even
here
when
on
the
Twitch.
sky is hidden from,
You can click the heart off the chat and get a follow.
the moon shines its light upon you.
Oh, there you go. I was wondering. Okay. Not so bad, not so bad. Ooh, we're moving around for this one. My guy. Aim for the thing. Oh boy. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Hopefully I still have enough time. But if I don't, at least now I know how it actually hit it. Hey! Oh. Yeah, I just gotta get close. This is cruel.
The world wishes you well.
Oh yeah, if you want to do the thing on Saturday. I mean, I already announced it, Riku, and I tagged you, and I put your name in the thing. But if you're not up for it, that's fine too. I wasn't sure because I didn't really get a straight answer. But thanks for letting me know.
Receive my blessing.
I was gonna do the anecdote no matter what.
Insulation chamber
But
deployed.
it's always preferred to actually have people, the voice acting group, like come together.
With one heart.
So thanks
we
for like
pray.
giving me a sure answer that you're up for it.
Take heart. You toil not in vain.
I will see you on Saturday. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10
The season
p.m.
of verdure draws near once again.
Philippines/Singapore time.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to hit that? I feel like I'm supposed to hit that. I mean, the last few times that you've joined us for voice acting, I wasn't really sure if you were joining or not, and so the thumbnails didn't include your PNG tuber at the time. Oh, it's the Wild Hunt. Ooh, okay. And then you would join last minute, and then I would have to like make a different thumbnail just for YouTube because the Twitch version didn't have your face in it. It's happened a few times now. But this time I can actually like add it in somewhat in advance. I've already made the video thumbnail and everything, but I can go back and fix it. All good, all good. Okay, so those were all marked as special. So maybe I should really only favorite the ones that I don't plan on using. Like that. Because I could use them if it really came down to it, but I'd rather hold on to the items with special names, you know? Ah, inspired creation. Wonderful. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Ah, there we are. That's Charlotte's and that's Shilonen's. I actually didn't remember that this was Shilonen's specialty. Okay, everything else is fair game. Alright, let's do the wild hunt.
It's him again. Where'd he go this time?
Never die.
Brett, Preston,
Okay, I'm like 90% sure this guy's a ghost.
Defensive mode engaged.
Look, a rainbow billowing surge.
It's this and the proof honesty, which I think is gonna be a reoccurring theme here in
For the everlasting
right?
forest.
Like an overarching hidden quest.
Leave this.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Although with the proof honesty, there's 5 of them, and 2 of them I don't think are gonna be available in this patch. I think they're gonna
Annihilation mode.
release them in either the next patch or the patch after. For those islands that actually have the
By the frost moon of old.
last 2 proof honesties available.
Covenants of the deep. Uphill battle. Being done. Water.
That keeps them so cool.
Defensive mode engaged.
Hold the line.
That guy just now. He was just like a lightkeeper, right? Maybe used to be one?
In life, yeah, probably.
Now I got some lightkeepers. Maybe they know something. Let's ask them.
Oh, and now it's actually a quest. Though the monsters have dispersed, darkness not faded. You may need to enlist the help professional who knows more about the wild hunt. Ah, okay.
Take heart.
Maybe that's the last
You
world quest
toil
here
not in
Temple
vain.
Here I was talking out loud about what I think there would be an overarching quest for that. And it turns out it might actually just be triggered if you see all 3 wild hunt points and talk to the guy. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, ooh. Okay, that's suspicious, right? That they're like in a line like this. Not just me, right? Why are you like this? I don't trust it. Okay, was it only one set of pages then? Oh, no, there's more. Launch pattern pages times 2. Okay, I'm gonna go look for the little robots. And then go back to the kid. I think 2 pages should be enough. But let's see. Oh wait, is this where the Oh, this actually might be the location. Yep. This is where Traveler's ship crashed. This is on your Combat Hall edition. The Cave of Wonders. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, there's treasure down here. Wait, no, I wasn't looking for treasure right now. I was looking for the pages and the robots. I will be back for this though. Thankfully, it's fairly obvious. So I should remember to do it in a bit. Okay, I'm not seeing the other little robots. So I wonder if maybe there's a boulder I need to break or something to find the other two. It shouldn't be too far away from the actual structure. Ah, here's another one. Hello! You must die.
Rest and rebuild.
Well, no rain here, but we have the next
With
best
one
thing.
heart, we pray.
A nice puddle of
Lush
water
as the
called
moonlight.
the ocean right next to us.
Preparing for dust up.
Gotta say, the elite enemies in this place are really interesting. With their own, like, lunar abilities and being charged with their elements. They're kind of like the Waya manifestations, but, well, tangible, right? Oh, just behind it. Okay. The one thing that kind of ticks me off, though, is that they're immune to the element that they are, which makes sense in theory, because like yes, you know they're made of they are infused electro or dendros. They should be like immune to electro dendro. The only problem is that's literally the characters I have here in Nodcry, at least right now. Llama is dendro and Nenef is electro. So anytime I bring either of them against those things, then it ends up being the case that what do you call it? I can't do much damage to them. And speaking of, I can't believe I forgot again, but I just remembered now. This is not my exploration team. Let me go ahead and delete this. Oh, it's a default theme. Whoops. Well, maybe let's. No. Let's deploy them like this. It's like having 3 characters out of 4. Yeah, basically. It's not the worst thing in the world because Llama's buff still applies either way. And so the others are still able to carry their weight, or Llama herself is able to do damage, but it does take a little bit longer. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put Wanderer, Klee, and Chi-Chi in the party. I could put Jean as my healer. Oh, but she heals on DPS burst. Never mind, never mind. Okay, let's get Llama in here. So one of the things that was a peeve of mine, talking about peeves and ranting,
Even when darkness falls, the faithful
was
shall
in
not
Natlan,
stray from the righteous
because
path.
because the movement, not just the combat, was tied to
Pleasantries.
the
It's
characters
rather
you played.
pathetic to force a conversation just to
There was a lot
occupy
of
silence.
times where I felt frustrated because I couldn't use my favorite characters, you know? But Nodcry's what do you call this? Benefits? Bonuses? For using Nodcry characters is purely just combat. There's no like Kuvaki or puzzle elements tied to them. So believe it or not, I'm actually allowed to play my hero characters here, Nodcry, and only get a minor disadvantage. And like I mentioned, there are those enemies still that have Dendro and Electro immunity. So if anything, bringing Klee here helps a little bit better with that. Oh, there it is. Dip. That's wow. That's real far. Um, hmm. Does it fly back around? What's the play here? Hello, Palm Plays. Welcome in. Non-cry exploration. Yeah, kinda. No, no. Shoot! Dang you! Shoot! Ugh. Okay. I gotta wait all that time now. Yeah, having controller controls for this one. It's a little bit janky, but it's 100%, no, 130% better than the jankiness of Saurian movement. Playing on Upgrade today? Indeed. I'm playing World Quests and voice acting. And exploring on the way. Hey, little kid. Did I have enough? How'd it go? Did you find my notes? Yay, found all three. Nice. Shout out from Wave 3C. We miss you, Big Boss. Aw, thank you, Arn. I miss you guys too, but I don't miss the constantly shifting schedules. I was really running myself ragged, changing a schedule every single week, and sometimes changing schedule every twice a week. I'm much more relaxed now that I'm what do you call this? Working at home. Folks, please go ahead and follow Palm Plays over on their channel. They are a fellow Genshin Impact streamer and player of various games. Give them the heart how to chat and give them a follow right here, right now. Let's see. Density covered with writing, the meaning of which is difficult to make out. There we go. Also true. Random characters are fun and all, but like I feel like that's want players to feel the FOMO, right? In this case though, their method of doing it still kind of scummy, but at least adds depth to the game that is optional, which is the fact that some NPC dialogue is limited to just Nodcry characters. So if you don't have Llama or Nefa, I would say Aino, but Aino actually has um, a free copy if you just play through the Archon quest. So at least you can get all of the Aino dialogue. But if you don't have Lauma or Inefa, you're gonna miss out on a lot of NPC dialogue and NPC hidden items. But at least that's optional and kind of adds to the world more compared to Natlan's. Ah, you want to climb this mountain? Hope you have Jaska. Or he uses Kukasaur, which has the worst flying movement in any 3D movement game. That's not true. I've played shovelware games. There's definitely worse out there, but it's not fun. Having to constantly mash the X button just to climb up with Kukasaur, it's not really conducive to a fun experience. So I I would always have to when I'm exploring Natlan use the Natlan characters and like half the fun for me for Genshin is exploration of my favorite characters like Klee. Um, so I'm happy that Nodcry's bonuses are more combat based. So I can bring Klee here and still feel like I'm doing a lot of damage and exploring the world with the puzzles and things without missing out. Nodcry characters though feel like you belong in the world. Either Chaska or Kukusor who has 20-sec flight time. Exactly, exactly. The technology being advanced here in Nodcry also makes a lot more sense because we're so close to the Fatui. as well as the fact that it's a hodgepodge of different cultures. Where Natlan felt so off to me, because Natlan is supposed to be like Inazuma, right? It's supposed to be like a closed off place for not just like a couple of decades, but unlike Inazuma, was supposed to be closed off for 500 years. Um, like people could go in and out, sure, but the Natanese could not. So the fact that their technology like progressed that quickly, and it didn't affect the rest of the world, seems what do you call this, anachronistic to me. Later on, it was explained in the world quest that was because they were one, studying the abyssal technology, and two, uh, had close ties to the dragon technology, which like made use of uh, artificial intelligence with like their own consciousness, not generative AI, but like actual artificial consciousness. Um, so the dragons were like highly advanced, and then the Nathanese like were able to pick up on some of that stuff that was just done to create their technology, which makes sense, but it's still like a huge leap from, hey, we have um, like future fantasy technology that we've kind of repurposed with magic, to, hey, we have DJ music, flying guns, shotguns, and uh, like sound stages with complete with lights and timing. Because we did have guns in Fontaine, but you'll notice that Shaska's gun, the most advanced gun in Fontaine, still uses musket balls. So it feels weird to have Chaska with her flying gun. It's just nitpicking, but I don't know. I have a lot of what do you call this? Dissatisfaction with Natlan, but and plan not to let it affect my view of Nodcry, which I've like quickly found some of my favorite nations so far. Dragon Tech kind of made their story wonky. You mean to tell me that a nation riddled with war against the big baddie, it can still slay with technological advancements? Exactly, yeah. Like I get, war. War is a good motivator. Necessity creates like um, innovation, but innovation that comes from war is usually geared more towards war, right? Weapons, sure, like the gun. Why is it flying though? Unclear. Motorcycle for combat, sure, I guess. Um, DJ and light stage, huh? Is this important for war? Hot spring cannons, I guess. Very incongruous. Incongruous. Let me see. Yep, these are the ones. Thank you so much. There's a lot of evidence about the Fatui's crimes in here. That wasn't transpo understandable. DJs and music? I guess you can sing the abyss to death. The sad truth that wars insanely could push our technological progress. Yeah, yeah. But like, technological progress centered around a specific thing. The other thing that did progress quickly, but I felt like made sense in Atlan, were the woven scroll technologies, because the woven scroll technologies lean more towards the fantasy elements of infusing memory into paint to create a specific color. It's basically kind of based on how purple in our reality doesn't really occur naturally in nature. And so in the world of Tefat, the way you get purple, or sorry, the way you get thematically what is essentially purple is to infuse memories into it with magic and phlogiston, which is not a thing that we can do in our real world. See, that technology, even though it's not necessarily war focused, makes sense to me with the building of the world. And you could argue that it is war focused because it's their only way, uh, or supposedly their only way of keeping long lasting records um, over the span of the past 500 years that is more comprehensive than just writing it down. right? That one makes sense to me, and that particular story quest tied to Sitlal I really enjoyed. The Night Kingdom is the closest to the nation's to Natlan's theme, but Sid Granny being cutesy wrapped up on me. Yeah, yeah. I I super ship Traveler with Sitlali, whether it's Lumine or Aether. More Aether animations come out, but I still ship Sitlali with Lumine as well because for the most part, the same like teasing statements and looks are still there. Also, I'm not sure if you noticed, during the Archon quest, minor spoilers for those who haven't played Natlan's Archon quest yet. Um, there's the portion of the Archon quest where Sitali gets jealous of you for holding hands in order to activate the power of the character to see the Hilichurls that you can't see normally, and vice versa, right? And if you notice, at um, during Inefa's like Archon quest, there's actually a portion of of that quest where Chitlali holds your hand in order to share her thoughts with you, but then you find out later on that it wasn't really necessary. So really, the only reason that Chitlali was holding the traveler's hand in that scene was because she wanted to hold the traveler's hand because she was jealous the last time you did it with someone else. It's really cute. Little things like that, you know?
Right? Just look at all those facilities they built in Baja Isle, and the mechanical device they brought in. That place used to be home to so many animals. I just got back from Maroon Basin. It must be because of the Fatui's machines. All the jellyfish there are barely hanging on. I have to let everyone know about this. So that's how it is. Oh, and if you tell anyone else about this, make sure to say it was me, Samyun, who told you. After all, it does take a while before I can write it all up and publish it in the paper.
Yeah, yeah. Good journalism, kid. Check all your facts.
I'll leave the notes with you, for now. I need to hurry back and put everything else I've learned in order. I need to turn this into an article.
Yes, it always iterates soon, and I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna continue revamping my overlays. Gonna look for a bit. Have fun with the modern exploration. Thank you, Palm Place. Enjoy your work. Although, if you're just working on overlays, I assume you can still hear me, so feel free to chime in anytime. Okay, let's see here. I've learned that the best thing to feed this 3D printer is actually the sanctifying elixirs. Because if I keep feeding it level 20 artifacts, the conversion is actually a lot worse in comparison. Like, I can feed it duds, no problem, but eventually the conversion from sanctifying elixir to duds is actually worse than if I just directly feed it sanctifying elixirs. Honestly, the way they made the compass in Notcry made sure you 100% the map. Yeah, like actually 100%, not just like 100% and the meter, because it marks everything. You could argue that all the music-related stuff in Nathan is tied to the war. Music is one of their morale boosters, so making it more colorful makes sense. I guess. There's an argument there, I guess. A tough sell, but sure, why not? Oh, I might actually print this for Flints. We'll see. There's a few artifacts I want to 3D print, but the system is so stupid. They only let you print one artifact at a time from one set. When you're only really building 8 characters for Spiral Abyss, maybe more for Stygian, but even then, you're really only building technically 3 characters for Stygian because you really want to build for DPS. So limited to just one set like this is really dumb. Because they already limit you on the elixirs anyway, so it feels punishing for no reason. No, I know the reason. It's for FOMO. It's for FOMO and so they can get your money. I think I mentioned before I don't really like the 3D printing mechanics nor the dust of an item and mechanics because they're so RNG based, among other things. I mean, I'm happy they're there. I'd rather have them than not, but yeah, the price we pay to get it is or the way it exists right now is more frustrating than it is helpful. Oh, the same one. It just reset because I did other things. Okay. Open Sesame. Boom.
Take
Okay.
it and have fun.
So before we roll for flints, I'm gonna go ahead and explore the Traveler's Cave here. That sounds weird.
Squall and Fury.
We're gonna explore where the Traveler's ship crashed and get that treasure. Loot this body. Gonna play the flute while I loot this dead kid's body. Oh, good timing. And I just started on my stream. Don't mind me, folks. Just grabbing some treasure. You know how it is. Looks like we got a little bit of black today. See, this is so much nicer than the turtles in Tenyu Vale. In Tenyu Vale, you had to like... Oh, sorry. In Tenyu Vale, you had to basically beat up the turtle shells to get the extra jadeite. Whereas here, you can use Kuvaki to lightly nudge the rocks off their back. Or the Kuvaki to mess with their senses and chase them away. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought there'd be like more cave to this, but I'm okay with this.
All along.
Our reward on the road. Oh. Oh wow, 74%. Considering we were at 70% just like 15 minutes ago. Not bad. Hello? Oh, treasure hoarders. Oh, of course there's treasure hoarders in here. Oh. That's how you get up here. Oh, I was wondering about that.
Life goes on. Jumpy Dumpty go!
See, I've actually been here before.
Protect.
The wind rises.
But I was curious how this actually worked. Now I understand. What I'm really curious about, though, is whether lunar charge damage, or... Sorry, lunar damage. If we're going to create a pyro character to give lunar damage. So far, it's been Electro and Dendro, which, you know, both of the... Electro has been one of the, like, most lackluster element combinations, in my opinion. So I'm glad they're getting more buffs there. But Pyro seems to be everyone's go-to. So I wonder if we'll get a Pyro bonus here like they did with Mawika for Nathan.
Squall and Fury.
Luxurious chest and there. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. So this is on the left side, Star Sancho. Cool. I mean, I see a thing down there, but is that part of the event? Or is the event over? No, the event's over. Okay. There's a new event now. but that's just Totoko's Bomberman minigame. Actually, no wait, it is. Yeah, it is just the Bomberman minigame. I can play that on Thursday. I'll hit the limit pretty quickly. Huh? Thought I already saw this. Oh no, I've seen it before and I have fought it before, but um, the Radiant Moonfly page just updated to this one, so it showcased the me. And probably I'm like guessing Flint's builds on it too. A Kuvaki powered contraption assembled from scrap metal, and one of the proud uh, creations of the Krumkake Craft Shop's owner. It is said that if you pass Knuckle Duckle's Punch Out challenge, you get a special thank you gift for helping with trials. Yeah, that's another one of those gacha lock things. There's actually two hidden items for only Aino and the Nefa that you can't get if you didn't roll for those characters. But then again, the reward for getting those items is cosmetic items for those two characters as well. So I guess it balances out. But yeah, it's pretty scummy. The whole Spiral Abyss thing isn't great in my opinion. Like, rewards are cool, I guess, but it's simply a DPS check, not the challenge of skill. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I'd have to agree with you on that one. Okay, I really can't tell if this is a real challenge or not. And it seems pretty involved for just a simple, um, commission. No, it was commission. Okay. At least the previous event is finally over because that made exploration so difficult. So I would see those red time trial challenges, and I couldn't be sure if it was a real one or if it was the event when I already finished. Thank goodness they're gone. They were fun, but they were taking up map space that I needed. You know. Oh, 77%. Okay. It has now been reset. The Abyss banner, that is. The Abyss banner. The banner. Let's go ahead and go to the light bathed platform and roll flints. Just like that.
Quit following me. Behold!
Let's go ahead and climb up here. Now, depending on who you ask, the most sacred place to stay on this divine statue is either the feet or the armpit. But I'm a bigger fan of the hand, personally speaking. Pose for the fans? Okay, let's do this ritual roll. Let's see. What song shall we sing for Flints? Ooh, let's do Link Click's second season OP. I have 70 rolls here, and I'm pretty much guaranteed at least one 5-star. If I lose 50-50, I'll have plenty left over, about 40, to keep on rolling after that. Wish me luck, folks. Let it unfold. Will howling tides give me something to hold onto my life when I've sunken so low? Over the end of the vortex we took every breath to follow. Where do we go? Where do we end up when we save the world? Truth in the shadows, so bright and in gold. Place our fate into the ones. Oh, did go. Stop. Couple of things untrue. Drop the light, then follow through. Freeze. Just a sec or two. Breathe again to the world anew. Guess that there never was such a thing. Like everything meant to be. And I'ma win the silly game. Until then, I'll never leave. Take back all my regrets. Camouflage it like a silhouette. Time is like music. Play it till the end and then reset. Knowing it all. Am I destined to fall? Like you did for me. Let it unfold. Will howling tides give me something to hold onto my life when I've sunken so low? Over the end of the vortex we took every breath to follow. Where do we go? Where do we end up when we save the world? Truth in the shadows, so bright and gold. Place our fate
It is
into
considered
the
good
wild.
etiquette to give my full name when greeting important guests. But this no doubt leaves you wondering what to call me on a day-to-day basis. Well, in the past, I was customarily addressed as Trudemirovich by most. But for simplicity's sake, you can just call me Flins. That's my surname.
Okay. I hit 90, max pity, but I did win 50-50. So now I have a bit of a predicament. But we got Flint's. We got Flint's. Let's go. Hello again, I know. Okay, this is going in the YouTube Shorts tomorrow. I did... My voice cracked several times saying that song, but... I'm gonna go ahead and post it anyway, you know? Ritual roles aren't meant to be perfect, they're just meant to be emotional. They're impassioned pleas for the gacha character to come home. Okay, so my predicament is... I was kind of hoping that I would lose 50-50 so that I could build the Traveler up to level 95 and then to level 100. I could roll for constellations for either of these characters, but I'm also a completionist and I stopped buying the Welkin Moon last year, right? So whatever rolls I have is going to be limited to Battle Pass and free-to-play mechanics. Because Battle Pass is the only thing I buy nowadays for Genshin Impact. I'm not going to roll the weapon banner because with the Master Stellar Fortuna, weapon banner now has like even less incentive to roll for it. On top of the fact that the epitomized path doesn't carry over between like weapon banners, so it's really not worth it at all. Even though the pity rate is like lower, yeah, that's the word. Even though the pity rate is lower, it actually ends up becoming a case where the incentive for characters is just much higher. Unless, of course, you're trying to beat Spiral Abyss, in which case, yeah, that's a good reason to roll for weapons. Because, you know, DPS check. But since I'm only going for 33 stars in Spiral Abyss, I don't really need it. Let's see. Well, Flint's is now part of my party. There you go, I know. After Anna uses her elemental skill, Muse Chaser or Elemental Burst, Precision Hydronic Cooler, her elemental mastery will be increased by 80. The elemental mastery of other nearby active party members will be increased by 80 for 15 seconds. So, if I were to build Aino to max level and give her some crown, give her a crown, she would actually be stronger than Shinsho when paired with Lama. However, that is on the caveat. No, that's the right one. That is on the caveat that I actually get her to C6 first. And since I've literally just, what do you call this? Rolled Flints earlier than I was expecting. I now have a bit of a wait if I want to get Aina to C6. Hopefully she'll be featured in next batch's banner, but I mean, Hoyo has hidden like characters before, and 4-star characters even more so. I still remember Charlotte not appearing on the banner for more than a year after her initial debut. I rolled Linny there really early, um, and I was like, oh, I'll probably be able to get Charlotte in her rerun banner, and then they never featured Charlotte for that whole year, and I was like, oops. Well, guess my roster of characters is gonna be incomplete for the 4-stars for a long time. Eventually, I got Charlotte, not from rolling her on her banner, but from rolling her in the standard banner of all things. It was really quite shocking. Okay, I'm gonna temporarily give you a Favonius Lance weapon. Oh, wait. The Rifle Reward. And then I'll switch over to the Skyward Spine. I've already fought the chess boss this week, so no need for me to, what do you call this? Have his coffee fully equipped just now. Okay, an excuse to finally build this thing. So what do you build on, Flints?
Greetings. I am Kirill Trudemirovich Flins. It is considered good etiquette to give my full name when greeting important guests. But this no doubt leaves you wondering what to call me on a day-to-day basis. Well, in the past, I was customarily addressed as Trudemirovich by most. But for simplicity's sake, just call me Flins. That's my surname.
Yeah, try it again.
Greetings. I am Kirill Trudemirovich Flins. It is considered good etiquette to give my full name when greeting important guests. But this no doubt leaves you wondering what to call me on a day-to-day basis. Well, in the past, I was customarily addressed as Trudemirovich by most. But for simplicity's sake, you can just call
Man, it keeps cutting out at the last part there. I'll have to grab a sound clip of that to put into the ritual roll, because I realized I was saying over this particular part. According to HoYoLab, it translates to Lord Miracle Peacekeeper Flins. Interesting. Okay, how do talents work? Oh, he's like Hu Tao. Okay. Unable to perform plunging attacks. Okay. So, not pairing up with Shenyu anytime soon. Ooh, unlike Hu Tao though, interruption resistance is increased. And gains a new elemental skill. Okay. Northland Spear Storm. Flint will summon a flurry of spears in front, dealing electro damage, and causing his burst to be replaced with a special element burst, Thunderous Symphony. Okay, so I should really save my burst until after I've activated Arcane Light. The base cooldown of Northern Spear Storm is 6 seconds and not affected by other effects. We shall part the snow curtain to the sky, and blast the winter winds across the wasteland. The true power of his lamp, dealing A blood damage after short delay, dealing 2 instants of middle phase and 1 instance of final phase AoE. Oh, so it's another version of Lisa's burst. Cool, cool. Seems to be crowd control for the most part. However, it's considered lunar charge damage, which will give it a little bit of an edge. If there are thunderclouds nearby, Flint's will deal an additional 2 instances of middle phase. Oh, wow. They really want you to bring in Nepha with this guy. Okay. Because Nepha's the one who produces thunderclouds. With lunar charge. After using the special elemental skill Northern Spear Storm, Flint's elemental burst Ancient Ritual Cometh the Night will be replaced with the special elemental burst Thunder Symphony for the next 6 seconds. Thunder Sympathy consumes less elemental energy to unleash a special elemental burst. Flint deals a single instance of AoE electro damage that is considered lunar charge damage. Night falls, and the Ratniki gave their salutations. It games this night will be a long one. Chudomirovich, his name, means that his father's name was Chudimir, and Kirill is just a pretty basic East European name. Ah, okay. Oh boy. Okay, phew! I was worried. Sorry, I'm still traumatized from 12 pages of Squirk. 5 pages is much more feasible here. Okay, this seems what I read so far. You know what I should do? Instead of just reading it from there, I should just do the trial stage, shouldn't I? So we convert it into the lunar charge reaction. With every 100 attack. Ooh! 100 attack that Flint has. Increasing lunar charge base damage by 0.7% up to a maximum of 14. Additionally, yeah, that's fine. Moonstime will go up. I wonder if this will stack with Inephus though, because that seems to be pretty much the same thing. So I should raise crit rate, crit damage, and attack. And if I can, also elemental mastery. At Ascendant Gleam, lunar charge actions triggered by Flints will deal an additional 20% damage. Ah, should help with Spiral Abyss. Elemental mastery increased by 8% of his attack. The maximum increase available this way is 160. Oh, okay. So I can like kind of put elemental mastery on the back burner and really prioritize attack here because it'll also increase based on the attack. Cool. Hey Shirley, welcome in. He thought, wait, how do you already have him? And then I remember that you're on the Asian server. Yep, that's right. The banner just released 30 minutes ago. Displays the location of nearby resources unique to Notcry in the minimap. Additionally, Flint appears to be able to decipher the whispers of the Wild Hunt. Okay, that's a little bit ironic. No. Oh, man. Oh, no. Okay, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But that seems to be a gotcha locked element. Let me go ahead and check. Hang on, folks. I was gonna do the battle thing, but real quick. Oh, thank you, Shirley Chan. I appreciate it.
If ever you find that the
There was a
animals in
thing
Notcry
here
behave
in
in
the Wild
ways
Hunt
you do not understand,
that they were repeatedly
just ask
saying, "Oh, you need an expert
and I will
in the
explain.
Wild Hunt to do this thing." Da 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 da. And I thought that meant there was like a world quest, or maybe we do an Archon quest down the road, and then we'd be able to interact with it. I even haven't marked as a world quest. If you're thinking about that wild hunt thing, I thought you can do some mission through them because there's a lantern near them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Is it should be. That's what it should be, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling, guys. I have a bad feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't this the way that it activates? Yes, I'm remembering. Oh, I see. I was just a stone. I refuse to believe you can't close them without flints. I don't know. We're gonna find out in a second here. Sorry, I got sidetracked by shiny thing.
There's even more buried below!
You know how it is. Okay, okay. Let's go to it. I swear, Hoyo, don't do this. Here I was like cutting you slack on the whole unique character dialogue thing because it's still much better than Natlan's movement lock, in my opinion, because at least it's building the world and stuff. But let's see.
Love life.
For the everlasting.
First off, let's go ahead and fight these guys off.
Sacred name for preserver. Boing, boing, boom!
Go.
By the frost moon of old. Yeah.
Oh, go.
Oh, I guess this
The wind
really
rises.
gets me
Bow your head.
lunar charge damage because I don't have any hydro character in this party. So I might have to push out Chi-Chi for Kokomi.
You poor lost lamb.
Or I know.
Fury.
No, wait, I know it's not a healer. Never mind. Anyway, I was saying before that it's a little bit ironic that
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Flint has the same skill as Aino. But as of right now, Aino is the only Hydro Noctri character. So I feel like a lot of people are still going to use Aino alongside Flint for like lunar blessing effects, unless if they don't have an Effa. And even if you do, even if I did have an Effa, even though I have an Effa, I'm still going to use Aino alongside them because it just feels thematically right. Okay. Do I need to have Flints at the party or just have Flints? Okay, okay. Doesn't react right now. But what if I were to use my friendship building team with Flints in it? Hang on. Let me just readjust here. Please don't be gacha locked. Please don't be gacha locked. Please just be tied to a world quest.
Happy to oblige.
Game mode is a bit stuttery. Yeah.
Go from here.
Hang on. I can
If
do
not,
some things to help alleviate
Why
that.
not find a patch of grass and rest a while?
Okay, that should be a little bit better. Worst comes to worst, I can close Discord. I think you probably can close it with him, but it's not the only way. I hope so. Well, being an Asian here and having first access to Flints, whew, I can at least test it out. Please. Please, please, please don't gotcha like this. Hold on. Something is struggling within this fissure, and I sense that it is not the wild hunt. Let us break the hunt's shackles. Perhaps you have caught an innocent, caught in its claws. Oh no. Well, that's probably fine. I mean, I have the world quest that the guy shows up at, so maybe we can do both? I don't know, guys, I don't know. This feels like something that shouldn't be tied to gacha character. You know, maybe just unique dialogue. And there's an alternative version with just NPCs. You know? You know? The wild hunt has always been a rare sight on Hisi Island. They seem afraid of the moon's power and dare not approach. Alright, we sent the Kuhenki on its way. Alright, we've sent the Kuhenki back on its way to Hisi Island. Hopefully, it stays safe this time. Okay. Whew, there was no treasure or anything there, it was just dialogue. So maybe that's all it is. Maybe they just gotcha like dialogue with Flints. Yeah, because it's not like glowing anymore. I don't know. I'll have to come back at some point and actually check on that. See if it reopened. But it didn't do nothing. It same as Lama and Aino and Enefa. There was like dialogue there for that is exclusive to the gacha characters, which not my favorite thing, but at least it's not like tied to treasure. No, I would hate if it gave me a chest. I would absolutely despise it if it gave me a chest, because that would mean that they're literally charging you money for in-game currency. No thanks. That would suck so badly. Especially if you have to like have flints to do that. Okay. But in order to prove or disprove whether or not we actually need flints for that, let's go to the world quest. Yeah. It adds to the world. It adds a little bit of depth. It's cute and it's optional, which is why I'm not as like, which is why I'm not peeved about it like I am with Natlan's gotcha lock movement system. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my movement party here instead. Oh, wrong one. No, this is right. Kinda? Why do I have Aino in this party? Okay, let's put Kokomi in here for Lunar Bloom damage, and then, excuse me, Version. I could have Farina, but unfortunately Llama is really squishy and so is Klee. And Koneko-chan for movement. Okay, so the world quest that you might be thinking of surely is actually this one. So apparently you're supposed to like interact with this guy 3 times on different wild hunts. Or I say interact, you're more or less fighting alongside this guy 3 times. So I do wonder if by doing this world quest, we can do a similar thing with the wild hunt things to close them but not get the dialogue. And then come back later with Flints to get the dialogue. If not, no, totally fine. I mean, that's assuming that we even closed it just now. I'm not entirely sure that what we did was closing it or just seeing some unique dialogue about a Kohenki being trapped in there. It's a little bit sad that the world changes based on the gacha log characters.
I just tell it
Like
like it is.
Kuhanki.
If someone can't handle
Yeah, a
it,
Kuhanki being trapped in
maybe that's
there,
their
moving
problem.
out, or the llama exposing the dog. That's now permanent in the overworld, but only if you have llama and things like that. But again, it's still better than movement locking in Natlan. So I'll take it. You did see him 3 times? Well, then you should unlock this world quest.
Just a moment, if you don't mind. There's something Maya wants to ask you to.
You present the items you obtained earlier to the two Lightkeepers. You also tell them about how a strange figure, dressed in Lightkeeper garb, fought by your side to repel the Wild Hunt. Could it have been Sigurd? He hasn't been able to rest in peace, even until now it seems. If only I could. Cut it out, Lucine. It is not your burden to bear alone. As long as the hunt exists, he will continue to fight them. All we can do is to fulfill our mission as best we can. Yeah, it's a ghost. Thought so. So,
So, this Sigurd. He used to be a lightkeeper as well, right?
wish you good luck with exploring side quests. I'll go and play some Minecraft before I need to go to see a doctor. Ooh. Enjoy Minecraft and hope the doctor clearance goes well. I hope it's just a checkup, but if it's more than that, wishing you the best holiday, Sean. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, he was a formidable Starishna, and when the Wild Hunt swept over Nodcry, he fought valiantly till the end. It said that even mindless beasts flinch when they hear his warning bell, chilled to the bone and too terrified to press onward. And yet, you two somehow managed to recover his relics. How curious. If you can, please take those relics to his grave. It lies near the eastern battlefield ruins on Lempo Isle. Will do. Thank you. May the day soon come when his spirit may rest. You'll be in your debt. Please take those relics to his grave. It lies near the eastern battlefield ruins on Lempo Isle. May the day soon come when his spirit may lay at rest. There are so many things I wanted to do, but I got sidetracked by my fears and this world quest. So we'll do this world quest just to see if I'm right, and we might be able to like close it using this world quest here. Oh, hello.
Relax.
You're fine. You're a bit sick, so you need to go for a quick checkup. So you would have a paper for him. Oh, okay. It's for a doctor's note more than it is anything serious. Hopefully.
Hold the line. A brash maneuver.
That is good to know how
Forest,
to do
protect us.
Pew! Jumpy Dumpty Go!
Squall and Fury.
Oh, whoops. I was wondering why Cleve wasn't doing as much damage.
With one heart, we pray. You poor
That's
lost
her. Oh no, she does. Never mind.
Blow them all up.
That means I'm doing something wrong.
Allow me. Billowing surge.
And because of Konopina here, we still have a Sandon Fleet. Even though Llama is our only non-Cry character on this exploration team here. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a bit turn around there for a second. Oh, this is really involved. Okay, we can't just fly over. Let's take a path, yeah?
Too slow.
The path disappears halfway through. Well, I could take the long way around,
But traveler, wouldn't gliding be faster? Bonjour!
Behold!
Behold! No! Ah, man. Why did that activate right then? That sucks. Yeah, I can't wait until I have a PS5. Come February or March. Just don't have to deal with that. Oh! Actually, I don't need it. I'll fly over anyway. Oh! That was the artifact piece I was picking up every time we fought with him. I thought they were equivalent artifacts.
Zooseeker's grave. It's the only one around after all. Anyway, let's get our stuff back to him, shall we?
Go out as it fosse. Return the relics. Dyed tassel. An ancient heavy helmet. It is an heirloom that bears the mark of a venerable lineage of northern warriors. A horn unwinded. A horn that was once used to summon those who had sworn oaths. It has long since lost its purpose. And undying one's morning bell. A bronze bell that was carried by a warrior who strode the dark abyss. Its peal can be heard on pitch black nights. There you go, buddy. The wild hunt permeates.
Traveler, do you hear that? It sounds like...
Do you pursue the wild hunt, or do you hunt with them? Ooh! It's a fight. Get ready. Up. Hello. Oh, it's just like the Inazuma samurai. Don't swore to hunt the hunt.
Rest and rebuild!
Discovered Sigurd.
Boing, boing, boom!
Forest, protect us.
Oh! Is Sigurd
Unsightly insects.
a local legend, perhaps? Oh, I'm not ready for this. Later!
Quit following me.
Big yikes. So if I were to look into my commission list here. Oh, right. For some reason, they didn't put it in your normal handbook. This thing? No. You would think it'd be obvious. Guess I'm gonna look over this one by one.
You defeated the Hydro
Oh,
Archon in
that
the
was
very...
Fontaine. Shan Veil, photo.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
Where is it? Huh. Dream mirror remnants. Just something from a dream. Can I only check it on Catherine's place?
I just realized this map is actually relevant to all the wild hunts. I could have sworn there was a booklet that points out local legends. Valiant Chronicles? Is that what it's called? Let's see. Oh, it can only be accessed by speaking to Catherine. Okay.
Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Alright, This is my first time fighting Sigurd. I'm gonna take it a little bit more seriously. Let's see. Let's bring... And I'm gonna bring Llama for sure. Maybe I should bring Mawika. She's currently my strongest DPS. Llama. And then... Nahida. And Kokomi. Actually, you know what? Nahida's for DPS. I should instead bring Farina for DPS and healing. Because local legends hit hard.
Magnificent!
I just want to beat Sigurd once, you know? Nothing too fancy, just a nice, quick old beatdown. And then maybe Sigurd will then be able to help us close down these rifts. That's cool.
Light will never die! Strike them down!
Branch and for the everlasting
Good
forest.
lord.
Light it up! Full throttle! Strike them down!
Okay, not so bad, not so bad.
I stand against the long night! It burns the darkness!
Okay, so that's the attack I'm supposed to
You
dodge.
poor lost
For the attack on achievement. But today we're just, you know, fighting them for fun.
The north wind! Light of the blazing sun! The long night! It burns the darkness!
Yeah, it's got better move. Okay. So if ever I'm going
Rise
to
with
like
the sun.
do
Try
kind
and
of people
stop
with my
me.
friends, Shadow Monarch, Riku, JD Moon, or MJ, or all three,
Allow me!
then it would entail that I actually,
By the frost moon of old.
or that all three of us actually bring moving characters. Like Mawika,
Rev the
Shaska,
engines.
Wanderer.
Is this
Whoop.
Our
Sorry, Micah. I didn't want to help.
Earth, protect us. Time to shine!
That's really tricky though. You have to really pay attention to when he does
With
that.
one heart, we pray.
I could also
The
have
ebb and flow is over.
I could also have the other two just kind of like
Yoo-hoo!
shooting sparks or something. I'm wondering if you'd like to step into the water.
New strategy needed.
You know what I should have been doing? I should have taken food buffs.
Shower me with praise.
Oh well. I'll really back it out.
Don't look at me like this.
Okay. So not a lot of HP, but a lot of attack.
Rest and reap.
Not the worst thing in the world. I'll go ahead and mark that down as a local legend. Although, if I'm just gonna help me with that particular fight, then I will have to ask MJ to play some Nodgra again. On their Asia account. I don't know how to figure out
Being
this
too
third achievement though.
popular can be such a hassle.
Something about eliminate all lured
Who
wild
knew the
lured
people
exiles
would
before
adore
securing
me
an act.
so much?
Seems like some kind of DPS check.
Hold the line. May I?
Okay, ready? Go again. Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Yep.
Why am I doing this? Oh, right. Because I wanted to see if the World Quest would give us the opportunity to close the Wild Hunt rifts. Or if it is in fact gotcha locked to just flints. I guess I won't be able to confirm today because the Wild Hunt rifts take a while to respawn enemies. So come Thursday, remind me folks to actually go and check if Flint's talking to these Wild Hunt was enough to close them, or if there's more I need to do.
Lush as the moonlight.
Rise with the sun!
That either means
No
that
more
we are
mistakes.
gotcha locked, or that's fine. I'm not going for that achievement yet. Not that it would pop in the first place, because for some reason Genshin wants you to fight the local legends at least 3 times each, and gives you a 12-hour waiting period before you can try again. Ooh, finally, I used for my insulation potion. Gliding and sprinting, please. I'll take the wave kiss sands. Or just sprinting, I guess. I'll take the Gilded Hall for extra damage. And I'll take the Crab Paw for extra HP. Okay.
maneuver. Yoo-hoo!
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge! Strike them down!
Switching gears. For the everlasting forest, you...
Allow me. Let my name echo in song.
Yeah, Llama would have been here fast enough to dodge that.
Let's move.
Receive my blessing with one heart.
Shower me with praise.
Strike them down! Light up the blazing sun!
Oh! Oh, that's why you don't have a lot of HP.
Burn it down!
Oh, no! That's what the third achievement is. It does before he can act. Which means it is a DPS check. You gotta bring non-cry characters. Oh no!
The flame burns.
Oh boy. That third achievement is gonna be so difficult.
Allow me. Covenant of the deep.
Well, I'll do my research to look it up. Maybe it's not as bad as I think.
World come alive.
Zombie mode.
Hold the line.
Everlasting starlight! Dispel the dark! Pyroclastic surge!
For the everlasting forest, you...
Rest and rebuild.
Try and stop me!
Nope. There goes Naviga
Let
again.
my name echo in song. Torrent, bring refuge. Must learn from my mistakes.
And there goes my healer.
Launch into song.
Everlasting starlight! Dispel the dark!
Oh, forest, take my broken crown.
Man, I gotta wait a while for this.
Time to shine.
But now it's finally over. Ah, okay. Incongruity. Kinda haunting himself, huh? Oh wait, do these actually respawn every single time? Oh! You have to be AR-55 for it too. So it looks like we can't chase it with MJ then. Dang, dang, dang. Alright. No cheesing local legends now, I guess. At least from Notcry. Or for Notcry, I'd say.
Ah.
Well, everyone's dead. But we fought Sigurd. So let's go see if that actually helped. So here's what we're gonna do. First off, we're gonna clear that wild hunt out. No, first off, I'm gonna go build flints by doing the test run, real quick. Test runs, I should say. I think I have 2 of them to do. One for Aino, one for flints. Thankfully, the other 3, you can auto collect the rewards from doing them before, which is a huge thing. I missed out on so much stuff because of already trying out a character previously and not knowing that it was time to do them. Lunar charged. Counter critical hits. Based on all counters have light, I'll let you do action. Yep. Hu Tao skill. Special burst. It directly deals lunar charge damage to opponents. When the party's moon sign level is at standard clean, and there are thundercloud generated from the lunar charge action nearby, the elemental burst will deal additional instances of damage.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Oh, cool. He really is Electro Hu Tao.
Night falls.
Dang. That's really cool. I'm sure his 5-star up one would be even better, but I'll take what I can get.
Ultimatum protocol.
The long sleep beckons. Be silent.
Annihilation mode.
Absorption test. No, my
Compared to what's
sword.
happening because Flint is just
Observe.
cutting through them so quickly.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Creatures of the night. Okay. That should give me the rewards I need to level up Flint's to at least level 50. There we go. I already know how to play, I know, but the trial won't hurt. Knowing things is never a bad thing. Aino is a Hydra support character who provides continuous off-field damage for the party. Shinsho. Or to say, her skill is closer to, oh, what's his name? Kinich. And then her burst is kind of similar to Yao Yao's. The fire rate is much better though if you have knockout characters.
By splash attack.
Be silent. The long sleep beckons.
Use the force authorized.
Let me weave you a verse. Wings of darkness, come. Ding dong, water.
Observe. Be silent.
Yeah, I think I more or less followed what was happening. More or less. Actually, maybe I'll only be able to get up to level 40. I realize I don't really have any knuckle materials. That's fine. I'll go ahead and build artifacts a little bit. 3D print a goblet if need be. Okay. I really, really hope I'm wrong, guys. What I'm hoping is that the wild hunts don't close, period. They just constantly respawn enemies. Because the alternative is that if you don't have flints, then they just keep reopening. The other hope, possibly, is that having done that world quest just now with Sigurd, maybe that would mean we actually, what do you call this? We actually have a means of closing it even without him. Even without flints. Okay. Let's find out. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Artifact for flints. Right. Song of Days Past. Well, that's all terrible. I'll take any combination of crit rate and attack. Yeah, that works. This is most likely gonna become 3D printing fodder down the line, but for now it's okay. I have the Mora for it. I don't know if I have enough artifact fodder for these actually. I mean, so far so good. We're set to 3 stars. So maybe I'll have enough? Hard to say. Oof. Right in defense. Crit rate, elemental mastery, crit damage, elemental mastery and attack. No. Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, that's why this isn't start. Oh, I'll keep it anyway. One single set of crit rate. Oh, amazing. Yeah, we don't have an electro damage goblet. Oh no, we do! It comes with crit damage and attack, if I want it. Nah, I'm trying to 3D print it. There we go. Should I do a crit damage or crit rate circlet? Well, 25% is already pretty good. And since I'm building only crit rate for everything else, might as well give this one crit damage to the main stat. Oh, we've already tapped into the 4-star stuff. Okay, so Flint's gonna be very squishy for a little bit. Oh, incredibly squishy. I'll have to reroll these into Ketching's artifacts. For now, though, this is what it is. I mean, I guess I could 3D print Flint's a goblet. And then just give... Oh, well. Not anymore. I'll do it later. So die, Flint.
Close your eyes.
Yeah,
I will return as An avalanche.
I was kind of hoping to level up Flint a little bit more,
Insulation chamber deployed.
but guess I'm fighting
For
with three
the
characters.
everlasting forest. Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence. By the frost moon of old, leave this place.
Oh, the enemies in here are the Lightkeeper's souls. Oh, that's real sad. I just realized that the pants they're wearing are the Lightkeeper's uniforms.
Annihilation
And for those who,
mode.
shirts aren't
Insulation
torn entirely open.
Forest, protect us.
You can see the design of the matter of it.
With one heart, we pray.
One beats the other one. The other just walks away.
Alright, here we go. Having done Sigurd's quests, is it possible for me to interact with the Wild Hunt monoliths here? And if not, that's okay.
Is this an answer from this world?
Not on this one. Okay. Oh, I should have just kind of interact with that one. Okay. Ooh. I have Valiant Chronicles rewards. Cool, cool. There was one I could talk to in Star Sand Shoal. Let's see. I'll take Flint out of the party again, and see if that's relevant. I kind of wonder though what world quest I'm missing here in Lampo Isle. At the very least, we unlocked the local legend in the area.
Accelerating.
That is something. Oh! Oh, they are back already. Okay.
Accelerating. Defensive mode engaged.
Hello.
Chew on this! Splash attack!
Yeah.
I should level this up actually. Flint, I should level Flint.
Insulation chamber deployed. Lush as the moonlight. By the frost moon of old. Preparing for dust up. Calculation. Leave this place. Cleanup sequence initiate.
Ding dong water bomb! Go claw!
With one heart.
Oh boy. I'm both excited and kind of dreading
Beware the creatures of the night.
the plans for
Be silent.
co-oping against these the World Quest of Legends.
I wanna... Cake.
The moon this night.
Looks like I'm about to die.
Observe. Close your eyes. Burn.
Yeah, we can't do enough damage. Hang on. Let me try to build Flints a little bit more, so he actually won't die immediately.
You look worried. Relax. It takes more than a
Okay, so
little
first thing I wanna
rainfall
do
to extinguish my lamp.
is I'm gonna print. I'm gonna 3D print Flint's goblet. Yeah, action limit reached. I got it. Electro damage, please. With crit rate first, and then crit damage. If I could also get attack out of that, that would be great, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, okay. That's fine. And then I can do rerolls with the Dust of Enlightenment thing. Of course I can't build this goblet. Oh, I can. I guess I had a little bit of rewards from the chest. Goblet or the feather? Yeah, let's give a better goblet. I mean, sometime down the road I should be able to find a better overall thing there, but for now that's fine. Crit damage. Oh, crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage. Yeah, that makes sense. You're okay. You're alright. I'll never leave your side. Ooh, this one comes with Elemental Mastery. Too bad it's already in use. Ah, the Traveler's one. Okay. Well, for progress, we'll have to give Traveler a replacement artifact. Maybe I'll give him the Marchasi Hunter again. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. And then level up once.
What's this? A gesture of encouragement.
So you don't die.
You have my sincerest gratitude. While we're on the topic, long may such gestures continue.
Thought so. I need some knuckle duckle materials. I'm gonna prioritize what do you call this? I'm gonna prioritize Llama first though. I wanna get her talents here up before anything else. I mean this helps, but it's still really confusing. What's the button again to actually show you what materials you need? There's a quality of life thing they added, but it was a little unclear to me. Okay. There. I have 3 Sage's Crowns. I think I'm gonna triple crown Flints. Which means that since I only have 3 crowns, I would only really get Llama here up to level 9 in terms of talents. That should be enough. Then I can start building Flints. Well, I need to talk about these Radiant Moonfly things first. How much time left do I have in Spiral Abyss? Oh, that's cool. Before it resets. 15 days, okay. Not bad. Let's go fight the wild hunt again. Ooh, that'll be cool. No, not quite right. How about Gamer Green? Yeah, much better. Who doesn't like a nice purple and green contrast? Oh, right. There's no healer in this party. Whoops. Well, you know. There are things I can do for that. One day I'll get through all that, all those radish balls. Someday. Someday we'll know if love is to die for. Someday we'll know why you died so soon. Someday we'll know why I wasn't there for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Does anybody know the way to Atlantis? Oh, what the wind says when she cries. Does true love come once in a lifetime? Did the captain of the Titanic cry tonight? Someday we'll know if love is do or die for. Someday we'll know why we've gone so soon. Someday we'll know why.
Now you'll make short work of you.
Defensive. Receive my blessing.
Kerplunk!
A little better. Thousand HP isn't bad. About half of enough here. And
Perhaps
honestly,
these
pretty close to
treasures
normal
might be of
HP.
utility to you on your journey.
That's
Please,
definitely fine.
I insist.
Okay. Here we go. The wild hunt. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Ooh, that time already. Looks like it's almost time to end.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Go claw!
Be silent. To
Nice.
dust.
Even at level 40, Flint with the Nep has already shown off talent.
By the frost moon of old.
Kerplunk! Ah!
Defensive mode engaged. Yeah.
Not to Knuckle Ducker unlock though, because
The long
not just
sleep
things I'm building here, it's also I know. For overall reasons.
Annihilation mode.
And for thematic reasons. Yeah, I guess if I were to this character out, It would be Aina for Traveler, huh? So the monsters have dispersed, the darkness has not faded. You may need to enlist the help of a professional who knows more about the Wild Hunt. Yeah, it's really Dr. Flint's. Okay. Well, as long as it's just dialogue, it's fine. No treasure chest or anything like that, and no permanent sealing of the Wild Hunt with only Flints. Normally, once all the monsters that follow the Wild Hunt have been defeated, the stench of its taint should take along with them. But this fissure persists. Unusual, but not unprecedented. Let's search the area. Perhaps something unclean still remains. Oh, that's like a mini quest that's only doable if you have Flints. Interesting. I mean, you didn't see it look here. And there is no, like, guides on this because Flynn's literally unlocked, like, 30 minutes ago. We gotta rely on our own good old-fashioned intuition. Something unpure, something unpure.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Forest, protect us.
Close your eyes.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Oh. They're already gone. I guess it's just shiny and reflective. See, normally, if this were a regular quest, there'd be an NPC or something giving a hint. In this case, though, it was just look in the area for something impure. That's real vague, Flint. It's real vague. Maybe I'll come back to this when people have posted guides. Is there a day of that Flint's just released, you know? I guess I could try looking it up. I really doubt that anyone's, like, put anything out yet about it, though. Nope, nothing yet. Ah, man, the gacha content. I have mixed feelings about it. I mean, yes, the more lore, yes, to make it more character focused, and making it optional. But its existence in itself is kind of painful. Ah, well. As long as you have money for every character, who cares, right? Okay, these things flying in the sky have been bothering me. Maybe that's it. It's not like they're giving me an abundance of rocks to work with, though. Which I need in order to actually do anything about it. Yeah, the most I can do is turn into Kuvaki. It doesn't really help me here, you know? Oh! Ah, okay. They made targeting reticle weird. Cool. Janking. Meet the janking. It's as annoying as can possibly be. It's super duper janky. But hey, that's the gameplay tee. You feel like pulling out your hair when the mechanics aren't fair. But it's the jank, yes, it's the Jenga. Playing in an open world. Playing in an open world game. Yes, an open world game. You'll have a KO time. Come on. Just... No, I just wanted... So annoying. The hitbox on this thing is so tiny. It's so incredibly specific. Now we can do it. If it would let me. See, if I had a bounce pad anywhere nearby, I would actually get the angle I needed. Maybe I can use that as a platform. Okay, well, looks like this will be the last thing we do for the stream. Just bash our heads against the wall, trying to figure out these janky mechanics. I fact they made it so far away too. Bunch of sadists. Finally. What about the other one though? Oh wait, no, I'm overthinking it. I guess there's an option over here. Okay. Now this is a lot trickier. I don't think I can reach that. There's gotta be a jumping pad here somewhere, right? You would think. Oh, okay. Ah, a lantern. This is something that all lightkeepers carry with them, and is a key tool in dispersing the wild hunt. The lantern remains, and on its cover lingers the scent of the wild hunt's permeation. The bearer, however, is nowhere to be found. I see. Though perplexing, it's not hard to conclude what happened here. The sacrifice of our lightkeeper brethren are sometimes silent as a whisper. Finding out my colleagues have passed in this way is always a shame. Allow me to carry the lantern left behind, nameless one. Its body will be cleansed, its light rekindled. It will find a new home in the arms of another lightkeeper who vows to protect Outcry. Flint cleans the lantern, then carefully puts it away. This lantern must be why the wild hunt didn't completely disappear. I'll hold on to it until someone from headquarters can come to retrieve it. There we go. It closed, but we'll see on Thursday if it'll remain closed now or it is gacha locked. I'm hopeful it's not the case, but who can say? Real quick, as we're ending here, I kind of want to see if maybe there's a way I can jump up there. It's pretty far. I can maybe get there with some missed points, but I wouldn't be close enough is the problem. Close your eyes, baby, and love the stars alive. Yeah, see, I can turn to Kuvenki there, but I can't go much farther than that, you know? Wait, can I turn into the deer in the air? Is that a thing? Huh. Well, only one way to find out. Nope.
Lush as the moonlight.
It just made us dive down. Like normal. Which makes sense. Why would they map the change animal button in midair with the same button you used to crash down at the ground? That would be counterintuitive, now wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. I sense a puzzle. to think of it, I never did figure out how these things work. Not really. I always see them anchored to spots like this, but I never know what to do with them. Okay. I guess I'll just ignore it.
Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra.
Oh, whoops, I was muted. Well, hopefully no one was watching while I was muted there. Ah, the joys of not really performing for a live studio audience. A valiant warrior who resisted the dark calamity in ancient days. Though his life spark has been extinguished, his unbending will is yet to fade, and those who swore to become hunters of the wild hunt continues endless battle even today. The dark abyss corrosion has seeped into his marrow, causing him to lose his way, but the desire to defend hearth and home will surely reignite, reawakening him to continue a bitter, eternal battle. Oh, it does give you the time there. Wait, so does it not count as achievement? And I see that here, Wonders of the World, Pro Auris et Fosse. Let me go ahead and mark that off. Yeah, I don't see a Challenger Series achievement. So maybe instead of an achievement, it's now just part of the Valiant Chronicles rewards. Okay. I'm still gonna do it. The fact it's on the achievement list, or if it's on the achievement list, doesn't really affect my completion parameters, you know? Complete 6 open world mechanism activate time trial challenges on Lempo Isle, Hisi Island, and Taha Isle. At least it does make it visible from the start as to what the what do you call this, extra objectives are. Avoid getting hit by Sigurd's Demon's Bane strike, and eliminate all Lord Wilderness exiles before Sigurd can act. Yeah, third one's gonna be really tricky. Ah, avatar frames. That's the thing now, huh? Okay. But I have to guess a number of challenges for me to unlock it. I see, I see. A nice shiny cosmetic though, and a good way to reward people for doing all those local legend achievements. Well, now you know I'll still call them local legend achievements. That's what they are. They're on the Valiant Chronicles list now, but doesn't mean they're not achievements. Just means they're not in the achievement list. What a pity to behold. Rest now, tormented soul. Don't you know I would have loved you as you were old.
Have you decided where you will go from
So quiet.
If not, why not find a patch of soft
Into the infinite silence.
grass and rest a while?
Quieting. Telling all of your lies. Thinking I'd never grow wise. You will die. And so will all yours. When I see the light fade from your eyes. Hello, Fusi. Welcome to the end of the stream. Yeah, hello. Just gonna go ahead and fight these two things with our handicapped characters. Oh, I say handicapped characters. It's just that I haven't built them yet. Give it a week or two, I'll probably be done. Just in time to do Spiral Abyss last minute. I realize I also have that special event to do, the annual report. So maybe I'll do that real quick before we end. This will be interesting to add characters. Let's see if I'll change my strategy later on.
Night falls.
Same Grimworld. Ah, I'm familiar. That sounds fun. Does it addicting?
You poor lost.
Ding dong
Well,
water bomb.
play responsibly then. That's the game.
Ultimatum protocol. By the frost moon of old.
The night cometh. Observe.
I'm having so close.
Looks like playtime's over.
For some reason I have to accomplish a bit.
Situation.
Hang on. I'll let my characters die first. Better not waste my items for right now. On a losing fight. Let's see. Why did they put the other items in the NRE ration pack? I just need recovery items. Jeez. Ah, these are all lower grade. Hang on. There's really no difference between this version and the normal version for the other items. So it's a mystery why they've included it in the list. If only I could destroy these items. But no, I have to eat them one by one. Which takes a long time. Okay, kill me.
Awaiting.
Thank you.
Reactivation.
Too addicting? Ah. Well, whatever that game is, I hope you're having fun. Okay, looks like we're gonna raid out maybe 15 minutes from now, based on how quickly we died just then. So some food buffs should help us bridge that gap a little bit, as Flint's and Ino are both under-leveled. Worst comes to worst, I can swap out at least Ino for a healer. Okay. If you can find 15 minutes, Fusi, go for it. Bit rate. Oh, you already copy pasted the whole paragraph. Okay, I'll read it in a minute here. I need to fix my stuff first, real quick. Oh, it's attack item. Ah, here we go. Defense. And then adventurous dish. Oh, and the potion. Let's go with defense, I think. Okay. Abraham Harold Maslow was an American psychologist, and in 1943 he published his landmark paper, A A Theory of Human Motivation. In it, he outlines Maslow's hierarchy of needs, a stupid triangle that every first-year psych major is forced to memorize. It essentially teaches us the foundational blocks of human needs required to reach self-actualization, or a sense of fulfillment. And RimWorld shows what happens to a person when that pyramid is deconstructed, brick by brick. Okay, that's a pretty vague synopsis. So it's a psychological game then? Or a horror game? Psychological horror game? So the triangle theory of human motivation is um, a human's basic needs is shelter, food, and sex. If I remember correctly.
It's a grave situation.
Yeah, I can stop an item here.
Do you fear the dark? Are you quite finished?
With one heart, we pray.
Unfortunately, my healing is not enough there. Okay, so it's a colony management game, though it markets itself as a story generator, which is surprisingly accurate. Which one, the colony management game or the story generator? So similar to Frostpunk then, or what do you call this? Oh, okay. So story generator. So why would that be surprising if that's what it's marketing itself as? Huh. I guess I'd have to like see actual gameplay of it to understand. Actually, rather than I know, I just swap out Flint's because Flint is the one who's like taking up our stuff really. Let's swap in Kokomi. Weird enough as the first character.
We'll need a strategy.
Colony management is what ends up how the story is told. The story for colonists, their struggles, aspirations, triumphs, social fights, etc. Okay. But why would it be surprising if it's marketing itself as a story generator and it's accurate as a story generator? Or are you saying that's accurate in like historical accuracy?
Damaged and alone.
Look, the rainbow!
Look at me dead.
Forest, protect us.
Stop being dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Ah, so close.
By the frost moon of old, leave this place.
Preparing for dust up.
Chew on this!
The story generator feels like a big one first, then you realize too, it's must learn that its mindset of how the game is designed.
Ding dong water bomb!
So I guess if you didn't believe the marketing that it gave at the beginning,
For the everlasting forest.
I don't quite get it.
Hold the line!
But again, that's probably because I haven't like seen any gameplay for myself.
Yeah.
Like if they already say from the outset, hey, we're a story generator game, and then they just don't implement the elements immediately,
Billowing surge!
I don't see why that would be surprising. but maybe it's not getting it. Anyway, as long as you're having fun with it, that's the important thing.
By the frost moon of old.
And you're saying that it's addictive. Means you could probably sink a few hours into it at this point.
Allow me.
Which means it's fun. Let's see.
Annihilation mode. Accelerating.
Forest?
That's painfully slow. Yeah, so if I were to do this with a healer and also not needs, I guess I could bring Aoife.
You poor lost weapon.
It's not much, but it's better than, well, this.
For the everlasting forest. Have I brought this on myself? Yeah.
Covenant of the
Exploits.
Leave this place.
Good luck.
You sound weak now. Heck yeah.
The moon's night.
Oh, now I'm dead. Survived the ultimate attack, but somehow didn't survive a laser to the face.
Yeah.
As you do. Gotta wait a minute and a half. Okay.
Let's move out.
I literally forgot I used to use my resin at the beginning of the stream. It's pretty rare for me. And again, there was a lot of like stuff to do. World Quest, Exploration, and then rolling flints. And then being a little bit, I won't say horrified because it's not that tense yet. Or being a little bit apprehensive and dreading that Flints might have some gacha lock elements, which, yeah, he kind of does, but at the very least, the gacha lock elements don't seem to be, what do you call this, rewarding any like mechanical or tangible benefits. They are purely, so far, dialogue focused. I would prefer if, you know, they were tied to world quests and things like that, or what do you call this? There was like a way to unlock them without owning the character, but them not having any mechanical benefit does put a point in its favor. We'll see if that's still true though by tomorrow, because the thing that we unlocked.
Ultimatum protocol.
We'll check on Thursday to see if it actually sealed because of what we did. Because if that's sealed, then there is a mechanical benefit, and it's sucky that they're lucky by the gacha. What gacha game? Okay, Fusi, it looks like you're not watching the stream. Should be fairly obvious what gacha game. It's in the stream title twice and everything, but oh. The one I'm talking about? The one on screen. I'm talking about Genshin's gacha lock elements. I mean, I would usually say if I'm talking about a different game. I don't play Star Rail. I think I played Star Rail once, 2 years ago. So it would not really appear in my stream categories. That's surprising? Oh wow, you really don't know my streams then. So to those who are unaware, I'm a completionist, which means that my completion parameters when it comes to gacha games is owning a copy of every character, playing every event, seeing all the stories and things like that. And that's not possible to do if I start the game after the what do you call this? If I start the game after it's been released for a while. And Honkai Star Rail did release around the time that I was already playing Genshin, but I'm limiting myself to, as I mentioned before, just what do you call this? I'm limiting myself to just 3 gacha games at a time. And with Genshin being as intensive as it has been, I have since lowered that number down to 2. So the only gacha games I play currently, in order to keep my sanity and be able to play other games and still get completion bonus, is just Genshin Impact and Reverse 999. I've also heard about Honkai Star Rail's gacha lock elements, so that gives me even less incentive to like play Honkai Star Rail. Speaking of which, Alpha, you know who, play Star Rail did. Ah, cool. You'd be pissed at Star Rail for the Herta and Castris, especially Castris. Oh yeah, yeah, I've heard. I'm hoping it doesn't spread here to
Afraid? Or do you not
Genshin,
even have the
but
courage to be afraid?
we'll find out on Thursday if it really did like affect the ceiling of the Wild Hunt. If they lock that behind the gacha elements here. So Hurt has unique exploration ability that shows you just in the map, but there are items for each region, I think. With Castris, you get her, you have 5 mechanic on any of your squads,
Defensive
even if
mode
he's not
engaged.
there.
My turn now.
You have,
With
of
these
course.
rising flames.
Yeah. Gacha locking like
With
4
one
mechanics
heart,
like that.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Like giving characters talent is fine and all. With her, I think that's all well and good. Because there are Genshin characters who also mark the map, and there's the compass in this game. I don't know if Honkai Star has an equivalent though, which maybe is why that'd be more of a big deal in that game.
By the frost moon of old.
Oh, thanks for charge attacks. Oops. That's the whole point if I was healing constantly.
Not bad. Annihilation mode to be a worthy opponent after.
I think in terms of gacha games we played. Oops. Sorry. Go fast. The best one for completionist type would probably be the original Girls Frontline. There's very little way of FOMO content, and the gacha is absurdly free to play friendly. No energy limit, just resources that you can easily farm in the game. Ah, okay. There was a current Girls Frontline 1 is probably close to the end of service. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I just talked about only getting into a gacha game if I'm like on the boat for as early as possible. Reverse 999 was the exception because they actually not just like rerun their events, but they also make their content permanent, unlike Hoyoverse games. And so I jumped in at 1.3, and so I was still able to enjoy the full content there.
1 year stream, 1 year
A Girls Frontline has been out for more than a decade now. So So if I were to
The
start playing that
Fractal
game,
Cell
I
subscribes
would
their
miss
name
out on a
upon
lot
the
of things, even
simulacrum
though
for 15 months.
there's less promo content. There is still promo content, I think, that I would feel bad about not being able to play. Plus, I'm not really a big fan of Girls Frontline Story. If you're watching any of my streams consistently, then you know that I mostly play either story-based games, or I'm playing, what do you call this? Multiplayer games with friends.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains.
This night approaches.
Oh, thank you for the reset, Lisa. Right at
Calculation
tail end of the
error.
work. I was close here, but I should still do
Cleanup
the
sequence
characters.
initiated.
This is what I get for fighting with low-level characters that aren't fully built yet. But we gotta do it for the next experience, right? That's another one of my completion parameters, getting max friendship every character.
Preparing for dust up.
Aside from rolling every character. Yeah, done. Okay. Let me read up on the chat here. Shirley asked, is this game still live? And then Fusi answered, very. Still getting new content and catching up for story and completion is easy. Just about all the content is added to the game's permanent pool. As long as the achievements are also included there, I might have considered it if like I had been 2 or 3 months out from the release. But 10 or 15 years is a little bit too much for me, even with that caveat of permanent content. That's fair. Girls' Frontline Story starts off as a bog standard, then goes off the deep end to geopolitics and military discussions. There's a reason we joke the story was low-key a collab between Tom Clancy and Hideo Kojima. Ooh. Well, one of those is a good storyteller. One of those tells like really compelling character stories on top of setting them in wartime. Sorry, I'm not a fan of Tom Clancy. I get bored reading Tom Clancy books, honestly. But then again, that's mostly because I'm not action-oriented. I found that I don't actually enjoy the action scenes in battle anime as much, shonen anime as much. So maybe that translates into my lack of enjoyment for Red October or any of other Tom Clancy's books. Because they're very much like filling that action quota and then balancing that with the character stories. The character stories are fine, but they're nothing to write home about to me. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. I'll close out Genshin shortly. But seeing as we've already bitten the bullet and gone overtime here, I'm just going to go ahead and read my anniversary report. I was going to maybe save it for Thursday, but I died so often that, well, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. Since we're 20 minutes over time, why not go 10 minutes over as well? Okay, tracing the heart's journey. Oh, it lasts all the way up till October 12th. That's pretty short. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, let me just open up the QR code. Oh, wait. Do we need to leave it open for it to work? Sometimes it does that. QR code scanner. Kisa said in the sub message, 1 year streak, 1 year streak. Yeah, 15 months is 1 year. Plus some 3 extra. Lord knows that the Girls Online servers still haven't gotten the Honkai collab. I want to preface with I like his games, but I'm sorry. My Kojingle's characters honestly feel like someone reaching really hard to justify design choices. Dude, you like women. It's okay. You can have pretty women in your games. You don't need these excuses. Yeah. Yeah, Hideo Kojima's character designs for women characters. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the QR code. Let's see if it expired because I closed the page. Okay, it worked. Alright, I'll turn off the PS4 then. That is loud. Let's take a page from Digimon's designer book. Why do a lot of the Digimon have boobs? I like boobs. Fusi says, pretty sure the only one that didn't excuse like that for is Quiet. Otherwise, all the other female octopus never really explained why they were designed. Um, the entire Beauty and the Beast squad, and what's her name? Uh, uh, Sniper Wolf, right? Fortune, and yeah, Fortune, just Fortune. You see, the Beauty and the Beast squad, they all have skin tight outfits because fluid and movement. I agree. Make name and UID and text. I submit the event page and you'll help the display for the events. And then my participation in the event is subjective to services, term of service, event rules, and privacy policies. Oh, I still have to log in. What was the point of me scanning the QR if I still have to log in then? Our Tevat adventure began 5. Hang on, that's really loud. I thought doing this in Paimon's voice, but I'm gonna give myself a break here. Our Tevat adventure began 5 years ago when the door to another world was opened. From the gentle winds of Mondstadt to the sacred flames of Natlan, it is you who has given this world its warmth and your soul every step of the way. O traveler brought by the stars, we thank you for planting the seeds of our story here. The wind has borne witness to this birth, and now it gently carries you forward, ever by your side as you help it grow and evolve. So come, let us turn the pages of this storybook together. Each page marks a chapter in your journey with Genshin Impact. Beyond turning leaves, countless adventures. Uh, Beyond turning leaves like countless adventures, waiting for you at the very edge of the stars and the abyss. Our journey begins. Hey, remember this day? This was the day at This was the day the door at the end of the path first started open before words. I'm getting thrown off by these things. Hey, remember this day? This was the day the door at the end of this path first started open before you. The day the traveler brought by the stars awakened, and our journey through the vat officially began. Psst, by the way, mind telling me which scene from the main story trailer Travail made you sit up and say, yes, this is it? Oh, I didn't watch that trailer. I just started playing the game. I don't usually watch trailers unless other streamers are watching them first, for the most part. So you know what? Let's say that. Where's Enjo? I don't see Enjo here. 0 out of 10. Look how they massacred my boy. Okay. Oh yeah, have you seen To Be Hero X? You mentioned trailers and got reminded. Indeed, I have. I guess I didn't really talk about it in my own Discord, but Hanabi and I were watching week to week from week one. And I watched To Be Hero, the original series, as well as its sequel, way, way back when it first came out, like 4 or 5 years ago, which is how I knew about To Be Hero X. I only found out about the trailer after watching episode 1 of To Be Hero X. And I only watched those because they were apparently relevant to knowing more about the story. Paimon's here. Let the adventure take flight. On October 8th, 2020, you crossed paths with Paimon for the very first time. As the sun and moon keep turning, your steps press on without pause. It has been 1,813 days since two of you met. Together, you've shared 1,700 days of adventure. Sometimes you embark on multiple adventures in a single day. Yeah, that's how many times I've missed in logins because hospital stays and being out of town and not having a phone to play Genshin on. So far, you've 3,296 times you departed with the rising sun, ready for a day's adventure. 3,415 times you've set out in the golden glow of midday, your spirit blazing in the sky, and 3,158 times you ventured forth in the hush of night, carried by the silver moonlight. Oh, that's calling me out for how many times I've logged in, huh? Yeah, I log in 3 times a day sometimes. What about it? Blame Hoyo for all their time limited mechanics and FOMO. Um, Genshin release date September 28th. Yeah, so I was a week one player. So I didn't see the trailer for this game. I was literally inside during COVID and was looking for free to play games on the PS4 in the PlayStation Store, right? And Genshin came up as one of the games with like three other games, like one called Caravan, which I didn't really like, a clicker game that turned out to be a mobile game that is also on the PlayStation, and Genshin Impact. And I completed the clicker game and continued to play Genshin Impact. At first, I told myself that I was just going to treat Genshin Impact as one of a casual type games and would not care too much about the FOMO. That quickly went away, and now I am completing it to a point. I'm only completing Tevat, so if we ever leave Tevat and go for the stars or other planets, I will stop playing Genshin. I'm good. It's telling you to get a life? Yeah, pretty much. I started playing Genshin not long after initial release, but then ended up leaving between Dragonspine and Izuma. Yeah, fair, fair. That's where most people left, really. Dragonspine was difficult to explore for some folks who didn't roll for Klee or other like pyro characters. And Inazuma had so many time locked areas, time gated areas. Surprise unfold, achievements unfold. On October 8th, 2020, somewhere in Tefat, you stumbled upon your very first hidden achievement. Across the passing days on your tireless journey, you've earned 1,573 achievements so far. Already you've outpaced 99% of fellow travelers everywhere. Yeah, that's about right. I guess I'm not really counting like from today's login. That would have counted last week when I did a few other achievements. I'm in the top 1% of people who've actually done most achievements in this game. Nah, you left just because there was a long time since the content releases and you got bored. Okay, that's fair too. The first. Yeah, the first hidden achievement I got was getting hit by a boar. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It was getting hit by lightning. Friends from afar, companions at hand. Do you still remember how on October 8th, 2020, Dino Beetle became your very first friend? Through countless journeys since, the friend who has walked by your side most often is Blaze. Yeah, because that's my sibling. Blaze is. Dino Beetle was some rando that joined my world and sent me a friend request. They have since stopped playing the game. Pretty sure. The real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Together we go, where golden lights flow. On October 9th, 2020, the first brilliant ray of golden light broke the sky, heralding Chi-Chi as your very first 5-star companion on this adventure. So far, 97 companions have joined your party, journeying with you. Ad Astra Abyssosque. Yeah, and then I proceeded to roll Chi-Chi another 16 times. Which companion has earned your greatest trust? Klee! Of all your companions, Klee is the one you've trusted most. 1,785 days have passed since your first meeting on November 5th, 2020. They are now at character level 100, talent level 30, and constellation level 2. Their current equipped weapon is at level 90 to Light the Last Remembrance at refinement level 1. Yeah, this should tell you like how casually I was taking it. I didn't even roll the God show on the first day. I fully just derped around doing world quests outside of Mondstadt before continuing to the point where I can actually roll characters. Oh, I can check other characters here. Okay, sure. Show me Hihi's stats. 10, 9, 20, 20. Character level 100, talent level 35, constellation level 6, and the Aquila Favonia at planet level 1. Wait, 35. What? That doesn't seem right. Oh, so I can actually see when I roll the characters on this list. And it doesn't show the characters I don't have. Like um uh Ito or Kazuha. Okay, let's quickly back there. There we go. These are just basic stats. Commissions each day. Our hearts never sway. On October 23rd, 2020, Catherine greeted you for the first time with those unforgettable words. Ad Astra, thank you. From then on, the Wheel of Destiny spun ever onward. The 98,650 Primo Gems you have earned from your daily commissions now shine as badges of time well spent. Sure. Mondstadt is where your footsteps have left you the greatest race. Big Guy's Cold Crisis stands as the commission you've grown most familiar with. Oh, that's RNG. I can't really control that. Always a pleasure, Catherine. Deeper into the spiral abyss, step by step. October 29, 2020 marks the day you first set foot in the spiral abyss. Since then, you faced its trials time and again, a true test for all who dare to enter and a path for you to grow ever stronger. Since that lunar phase of the spiral abyss where the blessing of the abyssal moon was its intended moon, you've collected 805 abyssal stars in the mirages. Through these many challenges, your most steadfast allies have been Chi-Chi, Klee, and Yaimiko. So, who dealt the most damage and who stood by you as the strongest support? Oh, Chi-Chi was the strongest support. Klee was the most, what was the highest DPS in my team? and I usually only go for 33 stars. There was a period where I tried to go for 36 stars, but I quickly gave up once I realized that uh, my skill wasn't high enough, and because I was rolling for every character, I couldn't really hit the DPS checks. Songs in the Breeze, Echoes of the Road. On October 30th, 2020, you were bestowed the title of Honorary Knight. Yeah, that's how long it took me to do the first Archon quest. Your pledge now rides the wind, engraved upon the halls of time. On October 26th, 2020, you spread your wind glider for the first time and soared with the breeze. So far, you've soared past 51 Snatches of the Seven and 597 teleport waypoints. Carried on the breeze are the whispers of your 21,412 visits to these places. Of all the places you've been, your steps have returned most often teleport waypoint Statue of Mondstadt. Might it be where your heart is most tethered? Yeah, because that's where the Forge and Catherine and the stove are closest together. At least until Nogdry. Although the stove is a bit far in Nogdry as well, so I might still stick to Mondstadt. I'm looking up again. Oh, right. 510 plus 10,760. 10,007, 107,570. Wait, is that right? That can't be right. Oh no, because I copied the wrong number. 597 teleport waypoints and only 51 Statues of the Seven. Okay. So 597 times 5 plus 510. 3,495. That's how many you get. You get 20 wishes for all that effort. Co-op action. Sound the call. On October 31st. Oh, that time already. October 31st, 2020, you stepped into the Traveler's World for the very first time and began the first chapter of your co-op adventures. To date, you've adventured alongside 4,456 fellow travelers in co-op mode. In other Traveler's Worlds, you've gathered 786 materials. Man, time flies. Where the unfolding fan sways and the song lingers, your tale unfolds. On January 4th, 2021. Wait, hang on. How much more is there to this? Oh, there's a lot more. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off here. I'll continue this walk down memory lane on Thursday's stream. I do have to like get ready for work, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this off. But thank you for joining me, everyone. Please go ahead and copy the raid message, which I had put out earlier, but I got sidetracked, as you do. Let's see, who shall we raid? Who shall we raid?
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. And pardon the way that I stare.
Ah, here we go. We'll raid Rishi Valkyrie today. Right now she is playing Genshin Impact and is rolling for Flints. Why is my YouTube up there? That should be the YouTube chat, not my YouTube. Ah, here we go. Oh, that was probably playing during the intro, huh? Oh well. Alright, so for those who are following, you can copy the normal raid message. For those of you who are subs, you can copy the sub raid message or the fallen message. Doesn't really matter which. I'll be back tomorrow for productivity. I'll be doing editing. And on Thursday, more Reverse 999 and Genshin Impact, world questing and voice acting. Thank you everyone so much for joining me today. Hope you have a wonderful time over at Rishi's. I gotta go immediately to work, so I won't be able to stick around for too long. But as I send you off, keep in mind, remember that Decaf NVIDIA is Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial Share Alike, 4.0 International License. Off you get.
Let me love you.
The Silver Telephone. A cutting-edge combination of arcanum and advanced technology wrapped up in a frigid metal exterior. Signals surge through its circuits. Its frame quivers as it drones in a low wail. Only Laplace could have produced such a thing.
Observe how it has been altered in the most unusual ways. Signals wander through its delicate pathways, dissolving into obscurity, their source irretrievably lost. Lost, as we are, in modernity.
It's nothing more than an effort to conceal the identity of the person on the other end.
You're right. Why are we bothering to even name these horrid machines? This is the most worthless game of semantics we have ever entertained.
We were waiting for a call.
A telephone does not ring simply by virtue of our being here, just as Estragon and Vladimir will be forever wasting in vain. In language, we must deconstruct what is taken as truth. More importantly, what and when is now? Are we still within reality, or is it an edifice of our own memories recalled later? If we are only memories, then, waiting for anything, even a telephone's ringing is paradox.
Caught between the endless avenues of what has been and what is yet to come, like every one of us. Patience. All we need to do is wait.
Ah, a scene lifted straight from the great absurdist edition. Our players today, the idealist, ends here.
What's next? A full orchestra? A clown jumping out and serenading me?
Well, not exactly.
Happy 28th birthday, Mr. Adler.
Thanks for the reminder. I'd almost forgotten.
Mr. Adler, I brought something for you.
Yes, the boxes you so kindly piled on my desk. One is signed by Greta Hoffman. Who's the other one for?
For you, of course.
She quickly unwraps it for him. Oh. Oh boy. Okay.
Is that 28 candles?
What happened to it?
What is this? It's the birthday cake Dora prepared. I assume you have so already detached yourself from society that you don't understand its significance.